So we get questions on biodiesel and renewable diesel blends, how that works. So just starting out, you have like a B5 or a B20. What that refers to is a B5 is a 5% biodiesel, a B20 is a 20% biodiesel. So the B number are a renewable diesel, and R number refers to the blend of how much of that renewable content is in the fuel. You may even have a B20R80, which is a 20% biodiesel, 80% renewable diesel. So you run into those blend percentages you deal with. But it gets more complicated than that because you've got what's allowed and recommended by an OEM for the vehicle. You have mandates and standards for fuel requirements in various states, and knowing that can be very helpful. So B5 diesel, 5% biodiesel blend, is diesel. It's ASTM spec diesel. It doesn't even need to be disclosed as B5. It can just be sold as diesel. Typically in the Pacific Northwest, we're marking stuff as B5 or a blend between B5 and B20. You'll see that on the pumps. Similarly, renewable diesel is diesel. R99 diesel doesn't necessarily have to be marked as diesel because it is a hydrocarbon diesel meeting ASTM 975, D975, which is the diesel specification. You have, beyond that though, a host of blends of all things in between. The City of Portland has a renewable fuel standard, which is a mandate on fuel where they require that you have a minimum 15% blend biodiesel content or 15% renewable content or some mix in between. And then in addition to that, you must also have a carbon content of that fuel needs to be below a certain thing. So it can get pretty complicated, and you'll see some interesting blends. In our retail applications, inside Portland, we've sold some B5 mixed with R15 to be able to ensure we met all of Portland standards with renewable content, but still had a green diesel that was primarily fossil fuel, looked and performed just like fossil fuel for customers.